Welcome into South Florida Daily and happy almost weekend. I'm Megan Hayes.
And I'm Kate Monahan. Today, we're all about sports.
We are so lucky to have some of the most elite golf courses right here in our backyard. We take a look at the best golf courses in Palm Beach County.
We head to Wellington International to check out the equestrian scene with Little Wonders.
In the 1920s, there was a land boom here. Times were great. People were buying property, and fishing became the in thing for these people to do. And then when the stock market crashed, there were a lot of charter boats and small businesses that were really affected by the economic downturn. And so that was the impetus to create the West Palm Beach Fishing Club in 1934. City elders and leaders decided that, hey, let's use fishing as the hook, no pun intended, to get people to come to the Palm Beaches instead of other regions. And maybe some of the viewers will remember, but the West Palm Beach city logo for many, many decades had a sailfish in the center of it. And many other coastal municipalities also have a sailfish in their logo. And there's a good reason for that. That fish played a major role in the economic comeback of this region during a period of time when it was needed most, right out of the years coming out of the Great Depression. And so it, again, just gave our region a very unique identity. Instead of going there or there, come here because we have sailfish. And as a result, the sport fishing industry is huge in Southeast Florida and in the Palm Beaches in particular. Some of the finest boats in the world are made here, some of the best boat yards in the world are here, and some of the best anglers, captains, and crews are birthed right here in the Palm Beaches. We are also very focused on sustainability these days because there's a lot of us out there fishing and it is a limited resource. And so the West Palm Beach Fishing Club has played a really instrumental role in the conservation of some of these great game fish. Sailfish in particular. It was the West Palm Beach Fishing Club through its annual Silver Sailfish Derby tournament that created what we call the red release pennant. Instead of bringing these fish back to the dock and hanging them up and them only being caught one time, the red release pennant was developed by the West Palm Beach Fishing Club to help signify that they caught this many fish and let them go. And the number of flags that fly indicate how many fish they caught. Those fish are far too valuable to be caught only once. And so we have played a really important role in the continuation of a conservation ethic that promotes catch and release fishing. And it's one of the hallmarks of the West Palm Beach Fishing Club, the red release pennant. Later on, the development of circle hooks, the advent of incorporating tagging fish for marine science, all of these things are an important part of the club's conservation legacy that helps sustain this resource that then in turn promotes tourism and keeps these tourists coming back to catch more sailfish.
When you think about this next generation of anglers, what does the West Palm Beach Fishing Club do to kind of start targeting, kids as young as 5, 8, 10 toward the sport of fishing?
I'm really, really glad you brought that up because family and fishing are like this, peanut butter and jelly. They go together, and the young anglers are going to be the stewards of the resource in the future. And so it's really important that we engage kids in outdoor activities like fishing. Now more than ever, everybody's got their face in their phones or iPads or, video games. And so for over 30 years now, we've been doing kids fishing programs where we target groups of kids that don't maybe have the resources to experience some of these things we've been talking about, but we introduce them to the sport. And I'm not saying they all become world famous fishermen, but at least they've had that experience and that introduction to it, and so they care about it and they get a little more connected to the water. Some of the other things that we do for youth groups is we plant mangroves out in the Lake Worth Lagoon. And it's amazing when you get kids out in the water, in the mud, planting mangroves, and then they watch those mangroves grow. They become invested in the resource, and guess what? They begin to care about it. And so they develop their own conservation ethic early on through some of these programs that we've been doing for many decades now. We really pride ourselves on being a very egalitarian organization. It's very inexpensive to be a member of the club. We have all walks of life that are part of our fold, and that's the unique thing about fishing is it kind of levels the playing field. Guess what? The fish don't care how much money's in your wallet or what kind of boat you're driving, you know. You just have to be a good fisherman and enjoy it. And that's the beauty of the West Palm Beach Fishing Club. This organization was founded on the concept that it would be a civic antidote to the Great Depression, a way to dig us out of these hard economic times. And fishing was the thing that fueled that and really made our area unique and brought a lot of attention to it. Fishing is truly one of those things that makes the Palm Beaches America's first resort destination, absolutely.
Like every other sail fisherman, though, we've got the bug now. We'll be back. With sport like that, how could you stay away?
Like these stories? Check us out on social at South FL Daily on Facebook and Instagram.
That's where we post those great giveaways and behind the scenes footage. Don't miss out.
South Florida Daily is on the move with Palm Tran. Happy Thirsty Thursday. Today we're at Buchan in Palm Beach and we're making the Mai Tai. John, tell me how we make this drink.
So, Mai Tai we're gonna use is gonna be the classic, you know, Trader Vic style. We made a pistachio orgeat, which normally it's made with an almond, but we're using pistachio because, you know, why not?
Yeah.
And then we're gonna use a local rum right up the road from us called Revenge Rum. It's nutty, it has a nice little spice balance. It's gonna go great with all of the flavors that our orgeat has, which is gonna be a little rose water, demerara sugar for some toffee flavor, and a little bit of orange blossom water, just to vibrant everything up to it.
Okay.
We're gonna put some lime juice into it to make some acidity, and a little bit of Combier orange triple sec.
So the first step, get some ice.
Yep, put some ice in your shaker tin there.
Okay. That's enough. All right, there
Perfect.
we go. Okay.
And I always say we go cheaper to more expensive,
Okay.
because why not? So let's do 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice.
Okay. Not enough. Can't tell. Not good?
Yeah, that's the best part about
Okay.
it. It's like cooking.
Yes.
Every taste, right?
Yes.
Then
And
we're
you
gonna
hope
do
for the best.
Yeah, half an ounce of our Combier orange liqueur.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Right. We're gonna do a whole nice 3/4 of an ounce of our pistachio orgeat, which is gonna be our base for syrup.
Okay. And how much of this do you put in?
3/4 an ounce, that should be fine.
Okay.
And then for our spirit, 1.5 ounces of that local rum.
Great. Oh yeah, the Revenge Rum. It's a cool bottle.
Oh yeah, really nice.
There we go. Too strong.
Beautiful.
Okay. And then.
And then we're gonna shake that nice and hard until that ice is almost all gone.
Okay. And then.
That should be
some-
good.
Good.
And we're just gonna
Okay.
dump it right in.
Okay. Is there a trick for doing this? Okay.
You're gonna see that it leans a little bit any which way. You always just top it just like that,
Oh.
where it doesn't lean.
Okay. And then it loosens up.
Loosens right up.
Cool.
And then no need to strain because we're just gonna dump everything right in.
Pretty color. Ooh. All right.
And now for the toppers, make it a little bit more boozy. Why not, right?
Why not?
We're gonna use our fresh lime juice shell that we turned inside out. And we're gonna add a Jamaican dark rum.
Wow.
Just, you know, nice little half ounce to that.
That's so cool. Give it a little floater.
Little floater, everyone loves more booze, right?
Yes.
Beautiful sprig of green. We're gonna add a nice maraschino.
Wow. Beautiful.
There we have.
Wow, it looks delicious.
Pistachio orgeat Mai Tai.
Thank you so much. If you'd like to try the Mai Tai, visit Buchan in Palm Beach. And for the recipe, visit southfldaily.com. Happy Thirsty Thursday.
Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival is always such a fun time in Palm Beach County. Have you ever been, Kate?
I have not, and I can't wait to check it out. We'll be right back. The South Florida Daily Set is sponsored by El Dorado Furniture.
Visit us online and at all El Dorado Furniture showrooms.
Welcome back into South Florida Daily. It is time to head to the links. We are so lucky to have some of the world's best golf courses right here in Palm Beach County.
Get inspired. Here's the Parfect 18.
We'll head to the edge of Palm Beach County near the Everglades and a golf course that's in a unique setting designed by one of the game's legends.
Go west in central Palm Beach County and surrounded by sugarcane fields, you'll find this Gary Player designed golf course gem, Belle Glade Municipal.
Number 11 is a pretty fun hole. It runs about almost 400 yards and it looks like a pretty straightforward shot. Now your second shot, your approach to the green, you'll actually see that the lake will appear and it becomes a little more difficult. You'll see a trap to your left and the green itself is a nice size, so you have a nice target.
Belle Glade Municipal takes a bit to get to, but it's worth it. It's affordable and rarely crowded, even in the winter tourist season. Bordered by Lake Okeechobee and thousands of acres of sugarcane, this 18-hole par 72 course can be stretched out to 6,600 yards, making it one sweet place to play. Sorry, just couldn't resist. Atlantis Country Club in Lake Worth offers the elegance and comfort of a private club in a picturesque and friendly environment open to the public. The 18-hole par 72 championship course provides a unique South Florida golf experience.
The layout is not your typical South Florida layout. This is more of a feel like you'd get maybe in a North Carolina or South Carolina type of golf course. You got a few palm trees scattered throughout, but you feel like you're playing a northern golf course. Number 17 is a 3-par, which can play anywhere from a 100-yard shot to, if the pin is in the back right corner of that golf hole, the golf shot can play as long as 195 yards. The golf hole is a demanding hole in that it plays into the prevailing wind and it's well bunkered. The greens complex is the #1 thing talked about on this golf hole. You hit a good shot, you think you're going up there to make an easy birdie putt, but the undulation and the speed of the green is the defense of the hole.
Atlantis Country Club has been family owned and operated for 3 generations, and is a Golf Digest 4.5-star Places to Play award-winning golf course. Located about 20 minutes west of downtown West Palm Beach, Madison Green is a par 72 course that's a little over 7,000 yards from the back tees. It boasts 5 sets of tees that help accommodate players of all ages and skill levels. It winds nicely around lakes and pine barrens and even has a full-time resident bobcat living by the 5th green.
Number 17 here at Madison Green is a par 4. It's my favorite hole on the golf course. You have to hit a tee shot and you must be in the fairway. You have bunker left, water left, you have mounds right. So if you're not in the fairway, you're going to give yourself a very difficult approach shot in. Once you get in the fairway, then you're looking at a 2-tiered green, front to back. You're going to have maybe a mid-iron, a short iron, depending on how far you can hit it. The further you can hit it, the easier it's going to get. But if you're not a long hitter, that can be a tough hole. But it's a lot of fun.
Remember that tiered green Mark mentioned? It didn't make this birdie putt any easier. And yes, he made it on the first try. Delray Beach Golf Club is recognized as the oldest course on our list. Opened in 1923, Delray was designed by legendary golf course architect Donald Ross. The layout is a pretty straightforward par 72 and can be comfortably played by all skill levels.
Hole number 1 at Delray Beach Golf Club is a par 5 that measures 542 yards from the back tees. It's a slight dogleg to the right. The tee shot is into a fairly wide fairway. You've got a canal going down the right-hand side and a lake to the left. For longer hitters, it's a hole that you can really take advantage of and can reach it in 2 shots. For most players, you're going to be laying up with a short iron. Your approach shot's going to be coming into a slightly elevated green. which is guarded nicely by 2 front bunkers. And it's a great opening hole.
Delray Beach Golf Club has a neighborhood feel, and like most courses in this show, rates vary with the time of year, as do tee time availabilities.
Curious what we're up to when we're not on TV? Make sure you're keeping up with us on Facebook and Instagram at South FL Daily.
That's where we post really fun behind the scenes photos and videos, and check it out for giveaways because we're doing those all the time. Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival is just around the corner. It is February 17th and 18th. I'm with Brian Elkins with the Palm Beach North Chamber of Commerce. Brian, tell me a little bit about Mardi Gras. What can people expect to see this year?
At Mardi Gras, as in every year, we're going to have a little over 250 fine artists on site. Anywhere from ceramics to paintings, mixed media, photography, everything available for people to come, peruse, enjoy. We'll have, our Artie Kids area, chef showcase, entertainment, all kinds of activity for the entire family. Each year, we always try to incorporate some new ideas, something different to add in. A few years ago, we introduced the chef showcase, which has been a very good success, featuring chefs from all over the county. So this year, we're gonna have 7 chefs there. We have a vegan chef this year. We have pastry chefs. So just different chefs that are going to be showcased there.
Okay, speaking of pastry chefs, we're obviously at Little Moore's in Jupiter. We are looking at what, a VIP brunch this year at Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival.
Yep, so our new thing this year is our Artie Brunch. So it's going to be on Sunday morning. You can buy tickets on our website, and it's going to be, first you get into our festival an hour earlier.
Okay.
So instead of the standard 10 o'clock, you get to come in at 9 o'clock, right into our VIP area and sampling, or not even sampling, but eating this amazing food from Little Moore's. So
You get a full brunch at Mardi Gras, and this is the most divine food. Oh my gosh, I used to live in Jupiter and I was ordering this way too much, way too much. And speaking of that delicious brunch, look who we found, the executive chef at Little Moore's here. This is Mike Murcio. Mike, tell me a little bit about what you have prepared for people as they experience this brunch at Mardi Gras. What is on display?
So we try to do some traditional brunch stuff and some different brunch stuff. Added some Caribbean flavor with the caramelized bananas and coconut French toast and the sweet potato biscuits with the jerk spice gravy on there. And then your normal stuff like salmon, bagel, and egg and capers and stuff. And then just some pastries and frittata just so people can kind of have a good time and see what we do here.
Which one is your favorite dish out of all these?
I would say probably the sweet potato biscuit and the jerk spice gravy.
Okay, and did you come up with some of these special for the Mardi Gras Fine Arts Festival, or are these on your menu all the time?
No, this was special just for the VIP brunch.
Okay, and frittatas, what's in these frittatas?
So in the frittata we have asparagus, spinach, Gruyere cheese, and homemade sausage.
And what are these sauces right here?
So that's a homemade mixed berry jam and a homemade apricot jam for the pastries or the muffins.
Okay, looks delicious.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, we're gonna dig in. Okay, I'm digging into salmon first. What are you gonna go with first?
I think I'm gonna try those sweet potatoes.
Mike, you're my man. You better try that.
You need to try that.
Brian, what is your favorite thing about Mardi Gras? Why do you keep doing this? Why do you keep coming back and promoting it year after year?
Yep, so I mean, this will be my 2nd year directing it, but probably my 10th or 12th year part of Mardi Gras. I've been part of it as a volunteer for many, many years. And it's mostly the people and the art and seeing, like, there's some amazing artists that are just, and it's artists from around the world. Like last year we had an artist from Lebanon come. So we get people from all over the place. So it's just an amazing festival.
And it's a 2-day event, so if you don't make it on Saturday, you can make it on Sunday, and you can get a divine brunch from Little Moore's. All right, thank you so much. More information and tickets are at artigras.org.
Yes, so artigras.org, and then also we have our signature poster, which will be on sale at the event. And this is by Aaron Reed, who's been a part of Mardi Gras for a little over 20 years.
Fantastic, and you'll be able to purchase this at Mardi Gras as well. Okay, get your tickets, get your poster, get your brunch. More information at artigras.org. Thanks, Brian.
Thank you.
Here in the Palm Beaches, horsing around takes on a whole new meaning. here at the Winter Equestrian Festival in Wellington, Florida. This is Liza Boyd, a 3-time world-class champion hunter rider. Can you tell me about this incredible festival?
Yeah, this is just an amazing place to be able to spend the winter. We have 12 rings here for the entire season. People come here from January to April. The top hunters and jumpers in the country all meet here, and actually the world meet here to spend their winter and compete. You see hunters here, you see jumpers. They also have some dressage, which is across the street at a different venue. The hunters, which are behind me, actually, you'll see the hunter jumps are a little bit more similar to what you see out in the fox hunting country. It is judged on style, the form of the horse, the elegance, a little bit more like figure skating is how the hunters are judged. It's a subjective scoring system versus the jumpers is a little bit more like ice hockey, fastest time, clear round, huge jumps, a lot of fun, a lot of excitement. So you have it all here at the Winter Equestrian Festival.
So these horses here range from $100,000 to over $10 million. What does it take to be a world champion hunter rider?
Hard work, dedication, and it's a team sport. It's not just only about the rider. You have to have a horse that really trusts you, has the ability, but that you have the bond between horse and rider to really make it happen and get the high scores.
And how long have you been doing this?
I've been doing this since the day I came home from the hospital. I was set on a horse. So
oh my gosh.
Since I was a baby, I started riding. It's a family business. We're based out of Camden, South Carolina. My brother's here, Hardin Towel, doing the jumpers. My daughter rides. She's 9, doing the small pony hunters over at Pony Island is what they call it. You know, this is such a great place to see my friends from all over the country, all over the world.
Thanks for watching South Florida Daily. We hope you've enjoyed these stories. To check out more, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at SouthFLDaily.
And if you want to see your business featured on our show, send us an email, info@southfldaily.com. We'll see you back here tomorrow at noon. Bye.